right, baby. Posture check, thank you. Hydrate, thank you for that as well. Hello, Melon. Hello, Max. We do not need to talk about those, Lena. Smev showed me them. They're scary. Yeah, that map is Lakeside Village, and it's, not my favorite map either. Alright, let's jump into game. Look at this, guys. Look what's also already. I'm on time, and I'm all set up. But also, I didn't have supper, so I have supper now, so we're gonna watch some replays for a little bit while I finish eating. Haha! Because, I mean, oh, that's the wrong thing. Would it really be able to stream if there wasn't, like, you know, something? Ooh, what do we have? The game music. Like an IDV, I can fix that. The Seika game score? Oh, what are you at now? What are you at now? That's gonna be scary. I'll do it down from. I'll put it down from OBS side. That's still like the same volume. Wait. Okay, how's that? Is that a little better? Okay, because guys, I was like, oh, I need a quick supper. I'll heat up one of my frozen curries and grab a naan bread. Because of course, the best thing to have for food when you're about to be playing on a computer and like, you know, using your hands all the time is curry and naan. Really smart decision from me. So I'm gonna turn on a replay and finish eating quickly, cleaning off my hands and get into the gaming properly. Oh, very tasty. I'm very happy. I also have, I mixed some pink lemonade with the fizzy water and ice, and I'm very happy. Holy moly, Melon! Look at you go! That's impressive. GG. Yay. Well, they're not greasy, they're just orange and covered in curry sauce. Alright. Let's go over here. Right? Well, actually, the keyboard was like $30, but I don't want to have to spend another $30, you know? Oh, yeah. Oh. And more intimacy from Melon, thank you. I have some for you too. Alright, let's find a good replay to watch so I can finish eating quickly and we can actually get into things properly. Because guys, okay, let me just show you. I think it really is streaming that messes up my winning. Because you know the past couple times with Stream IDV it's just been a train wreck. But when I'm playing offline, this is what happens. like it's I had such look at this win rate. Look at this win streak I had here with all like the best deductions too. It was insane. I'm actually, do I still have it or is it, am I down now? No, I am still in the ranks to get a badge for Night Watch. And depending on how tonight goes, we'll see which badge I get. I don't think I'm going to be able to get a B badge realistically, guys, but I'm going to get a C badge for Night Watch, which is really exciting. Let's find a match replay. We'll break the curse today. Well, hopefully. I'm better if I want to get a badge. That's the wrong button. That's also the wrong button. That's the right button. There we go. Okay. So I saved some of my best matches. Hi, Dragon. I don't know if I already said that, but hello! See if I can remember any of these as to like one that was especially good. A lot of these, like... Dude, I don't know. I forget, like, what a good match is. Let's just watch this one. I feel like I remember this one. And I'm gonna mute the mic while I eat the curry, because I don't think you guys want to hear that. But I will unmute to commentate on important things, and you guys can watch me do actual good Night Watch gameplay instead of the really sad gameplay that's been happening on stream. Oh, whoops. Didn't mean to do that. There you go. So yeah, I got a very fast down at the start here, which is great. Yeah. And I was wanting to change targets instantly, but since Cowboy was right there, I was like, nah. And also, I changed up my builds with the new Persona, and I've got my wanted order on Night Watch now. It matches my gameplay so well, I don't understand like why I didn't have it before, actually. It's actually making a world of a difference. So he did get a rescue there, but it was okay because we're still at 5 ciphers. I'm almost done the curry. I'm almost done. And I had to chase after the cowboy here because he was trying to harass me, and I didn't want him to steal Perfumer away. I think he still managed to, or no, I forget if he missed or not. There was a match where I had like 2 cowboys that were just like harassing me the whole time, and it was really funny. I ended up getting a win, I think, but they kept like taking turns catching themselves, but eventually I defeated them. I don't know why he was still hanging around though. And then the Mind's Eye came in instead of the Doctor, which is a choice. And then I think I managed to do my silly little trick here. I think I remember doing my silly little trick, and this, guys, is my silly little trick. Hee hee! I love doing that. I think it only really works in lower rank, but it's so satisfying. Now there's 3 people, 3 ciphers left. I was in a really good position at this point. So I was like, let's switch targets and keep the pressure on the cipher. And I got really lucky because I'm pretty sure the basement was on the boat. So I was able to get her into the basement. For even more fun. Hey, over every time you mute. I know, because it makes a sound when I mute with like my microphone. It's really goofy. Unfortunately, one thing I have been really bad with in my past few matches is getting that double hit on the stairs. I don't think I've actually got it successfully in a while. The survivors suddenly know how to dodge. I am not used to it. Gotta practice that a little more. At this point, I kept an eye on which cipher was shaking too, so that I knew where the cowboy was. And see, I even missed that one. But I was like, let's do my trick again. And it worked. Doctor gave up. Ooh, who are you thinking you're gonna get? Since I had Doctor down, I knew where Cowboy was decoding, because he didn't leave the cipher here at this point. Instead of trying to chair Doctor, I went straight for Cowboy to solidify that 4K. Because I knew it would be a quick down. And they actually just surrendered instead of even having to like force me through that bleed out gameplay. So yeah, that was a good match. The thing is, a lot of these matches, although I had great, like, you know, it went really well for me. It wasn't just that I was good. The survivors weren't making the best choices. I'm trying to think I have one here where the survivors were playing well and I like outdid them. But I don't really remember these matches that well. Let's see this. Nightwatch is a really good hunter. He's known as like a tie hunter, which basically means he's low risk, low reward. He is a good hunter who will definitely get you wins, like in rank, especially just casual rank and low tiers. But he's not, you know, he's no opera singer, but he is a viable hunter to use in the meta. He's also just fun. I'm totally not biased, but I think he's a lot of fun. Okay, a few more bites of curry, and then we're done, guys. I had one journalist kite me out for like an entire match. I should find that replay. So yeah, this was not good Survivor gameplay, me outdoing them, because the journalist was doing her Orpheus way too early, so it was really easy to get around them. It's so annoying that you can't skip through it. That duck looks like the repo duck. Oh my gosh, Melon! We need a repo IDV crossover. Also, guess what, guys? Curry. Done. I managed to stop it. Did I get it before half, or? No, I didn't. Okay. So this replay is not... I'm trying to find if there's one where it's more close, because these are just kind of boring ones. I Was this a female dancer that kited me for a ridiculously long time? There was one match, well, I've had quite a few matches where like somebody will do really, really good at the start and I'll be kind of screwed over. But then like something happens at the end and I get back again. No, it's not that one. It was a different map. But no, instead in this one I got a really easy terror shock at the start as well. So I think I'm just getting lucky, guys. I get really lucky. And that time I was able to change targets because it was such an early down, and this is my favorite way of doing the gameplay. Bit of longer kite here, actually. The little girl kind of did me good, but I got her down. Being able to punish mistakes is a skill. And I was able to get the mechanic spot down as well, which was really good. And I could see a little girl coming. And then here, I just decided to get the early rescue instead of trying to bait it out because it was too far away. I don't know why the little girl didn't do her page there, thinking about it now, but... And then I knew I wanted to get the spot rid of, so it didn't cause me trouble in the future, so I did that. The game always gets like louder in matches. It's kind of crazy. Mechanics down again. And then I saw me and the Meteorologist coming in the distance with my wanted order. And so I was able to dash ahead like this and get her down before she could even rescue. So that's what like wanted order is so good on my style of Night Watch, where I don't really like to wait at the chairs that much. Oh, I remember this game now. Wait, this is the one where... Yeah, this was really good, because like I had 2 survivors down, there's 4 ciphers left. I was kind of surprised. And I was looking around, no ciphers were shaking, but I did see the little girl's teleport animation, so I knew that they were together wherever they were. But I had no idea where they were. You can see me just kind of looking around for a while, surprised that there's no decoding happening. And it's cool because now in the replay we can actually see what all the ciphers were at, and it was just very spread. And then they were again on. Oh, they were on the lowest one too. And then I was able to see, or I guess I was able to see the shaking still. Now I was able to see the shaking, and so I teleport over. And she'd put down so many boxes. How long did this kite last? I don't think very long. Because by the time I had chaired her, I do remember this, I chaired female dancer, and like as I was chairing her, the second cipher popped. So like at this point the dungeon is still hidden, so I'm sitting here like, am I gonna get a 4K just because the dungeon's not even revealed? But the little girl was able to pop that cipher before I could get over there, because I didn't have a teleport. And that was supposed to be a teleport that hit. I hit my teleport button forgetting that I had the cooldown, and then I tried to like, you know, actually teleport, and I just whacked the air. Chairing is a wild term. So now you put them on the chair, you're chairing them. And a posture check. Alright, we should get our posture all ready as we get ready to do some matches. I mean, we're gonna have to go through all the event stuff first, but... And I still knew here that I was fine. I was like, dungeon somewhere, but there's no way they're gonna get to female dancer. And they're 1 hit downs. Like I was secure in this win. I used the wrong wind there. That was supposed to be a slow wind so that I could get an easy hit. It wasn't, but it was okay. I still got her down in the end. Yeah, that match made me feel really cool. Cause like the cipher progress was so low. I was very happy with myself. So anyway, that's what happens when I'm not streaming. This is the one where the female dancer kited me for an insane amount of time, isn't it? I think so. I'm not going to play it right now. There's also one where Perfumer kited me for an insane amount of time. I think that was this one here. That Perfumer haunts me. Oh my gosh. I think perfumers and enchantresses, they're scary first kites, dude. Sometimes it works out, sometimes it does not. I went after perfumer, like, oh, I'll farm perfumer. We'll get some extra presents at the start of the match. Just be fine. I'll be totally fine. But she was too good. She was too good, guys. I got destroyed. It was so sad. But they were really nice in post match. Because in post match, I said like, oh my god, perfumer, you ate me up. And then they complimented my night watch too, and it was really sweet. Okay, we should do this little mini game. Okay, wait. Oh, shoot, I wasn't paying attention. She's, like, invisible. Is she supposed to be invisible? Okay. Let's see. I don't know if she's supposed to be invisible. It doesn't say anything about her being invisible. So I'm gonna assume that's supposed to be like that. Let's check the script. My name is Niamoli, born on Ying Year, month and day in Jiangling village, forsaken child, left at the city's god temple. By right, I should have perished in the swaddle, yet my spirit rebels. Why must fate choose only me for death? Why alone am I condemned to hide in darkness? Damn. Yes it is. I'm not actually sure what the media is. It's, I forget the name of it. I'm not familiar with it myself, but it looks really cool. It's Niamoli, born in Yingyear, month and day in China village. Child left at the city god's temple. Yep, that's all lines up. By right, I should have perished in the swaddle. Well, yeah, that's right. That was nice and quick. Usually it takes a little while before it actually shows you the right stuff. I haven't been doing any of the story in this one. I'm kind of just skipping through everything. I'm not really interested, but the art and stuff is really cool. And then share to whatever mysterious Twitter account my account's apparently linked to. I always press that button and get the rewards, and then I don't see it anywhere. It's not there. It just doesn't get posted. I don't understand it. It's so weird seeing those like super realistic profile pictures on the IDB. It's cool they got something unique like that. Hi, hey, how have you been? I feel like it's been a while since we've seen you. Wait, what? Wait, what? Why are we here? Wait, what? This is happening? Help! I didn't realize this was here. I guess I've already locked in, done the check-ins, but I kind of forgot this was here. What's a Nightwatch badge? Oh wait, this is such a cute profile picture, oh my god. Nightwatch is the hunter I main in IDB. This silly guy right here. And IDV, sorry, what? What am I saying? What are my words? Yes, and a badge is something you earn basically when you're like one of the top players in the server. So top 500 get a C badge, 300 get a B badge, 100 get an A badge, 10 get an S badge. Clerk has a long range? Oh, does she? I never really thought about a range before. Public map, yep. Okay, boop. And boop. So many things to click through. Oh yeah, there's like a NAU tournament happening right now. I know a lot of people I know are, hi Gargro, yeah, hi Gargro. A lot of people I know are streaming that right now and like watching it. I haven't watched it myself yet. I'm excited to watch the VODs after. No idea what it's about or how it's going, so it's gonna be fun content. Cargo, you're excited today. How are you doing? Okay. The red dot on this event is starting to really annoy me. I think we would need to do some more of the story so that it goes away, because I'm really done with this red dot. Alright guys, we're gonna do some story time before rank. Besides for EU. Well, I don't think this one's an official tournament. But I could be wrong. I'll have to check. I really don't know much about it. A few weeks ago. Legal. Thank you for coming together for something so special at Highland Resort Hotel, our Dream Beach project. I'm sure each of you came here with your own hopes. Maybe you're chasing a hot business deal, or maybe you're searching for something you've lost. But as you can see, reality has its limits. That's why I want to give you a chance to make your dreams come true. Dragon and Gargo have got something going on. All you have to do is collect a photo of every participant staying at the hotel. Once you register, you'll get to try out the dream machine. When you fall asleep, you'll enter your own dream world. Okay. But there's a catch. Even if your dreams come true, it only happens inside the dream. Okay. So we're like a competition or something? Still, even if it's just a dream, I need this. Oh, this is this guy talking now. Still, even if it's just a dream, I need this. As you can see, there's something I desperately want to achieve. This might be my only chance to make up for the past. A world where I'm rich? Now that's interesting. It might not be totally safe, but I'm willing to give it a shot. Getting lost in a dream world sounds a bit like being drunk. I wonder, will it be the fresh scent of sea salt or the rich taste of a cocktail? Well, I'm in too. If I can find some new recipes in the dream, maybe it'll be worth it. Huh, well this is interesting. Count me in. She's just here for the ride. Kinda real. But, Mr. Scenic Artist, what's your real reason for creating this dream machine? My brother and I— oh, he's all upset now. Oh. My brother and I came to this island a few years ago, but he died in a shipwreck, something I could have prevented if I paid more attention. Yeah, I don't know the photographer lore, but I know it's like sad, and like he lost his brother. My Fampa knows about it, but I forget the details. So this is they've taken his lore and made it like in this story now, but with a twist. So I want to enter the dream world just to see him again, even if it's only there. I'm just curious, why us? There are lots of visitors on this island, but you picked just a few of us. You're sharp as always. To perfect this machine, I need your help. Miss Sea Salt's drinks will help everyone fall into a deep sleep. Miss Coco's skills will make the dream world more stable. The frisbees from the frisbee vendor have a special magnetic quality that helps hold the dream world together. Okay, you're pulling for strings a little bit now. And Mr. Helmsman, your strong wish to bring back your friends make you the perfect test subject. I'll also need Miss Woodcarver to carve wooden figures of everyone here to hold your place in the real world. And what about me? For you, to make sure everyone's safe and that participation is truly voluntary, I'll need your invention, the perpetual wheel. Everyone's going into the dream world will carry a model of the perpetual wheel as a reminder that they're dreaming. That way, if anyone wants to leave early, they can wake up safely. So, everyone here has a role in the machine, which also keeps it safe. If this experiment works, you'll all get a generous share of the profits when the project officially launches. I'm kind of lost. I'm like half understanding what's going on, half not. If that's all, I guess there's no harm in giving it a try. Yeah, of course. This random man in the hotel I'm going to, oh, he wants me to go into a dream world forever? Or not forever, because, like, there'll be a reminder, right? Like, yeah, no, this is a great idea. No harm at all. But since the perpetual wheel is the key to telling reality from the dream, I'll keep a spare set of blueprints on me, just in case. After agreeing, everyone went back to their rooms to get ready for the Dream Beach project. Okay, fine, we'll fix the posture. Oh, and a hydrate, okay. I'll hydrate. Nothing better than some sparkly lemonade on a hot day. I got my memories back. Looking back now, it's obvious the scenic artist is a total fraud. Just like everyone else, I was tricked into joining the experiment. In the dream, the only room left with a view of the Ferris wheel was mine. Glancing with my mouth like I tried to read that, didn't go well. Glancing with my wealth like a medieval king. Aren't you like really broke with points, Lena? From what I can tell, he changed the plan halfway through and took away our perpetual wheels. But because I kept a spare blueprint with me, I got my memories back and managed to steal his perpetual wheel. Now everyone except me is trapped in the dream world, unable to escape. On this deserted island, I probably won't make it out or survive on my own. Still, I have to find a way to save them. Time to look for clues in the real world. I have 800 points. Wow, congratulations, Elena, you're almost at 4 digits. Clues, let's see. Back in reality, I found a user manual for the Dream Machine. It explained how the Dream Beach project works and what to watch for. It's pressing as hell. This is the summer event. Happy summer event. Turn this up a little bit. There you go. This is totally a beach day. Beach episode. Fun times. 1. Anyone entering the dream world must always carry an awakening device to remind themselves they're dreaming. Don't lose it. If you do, you might get stuck in the dream forever. 2. If the dream world doesn't follow a set storyline, it will rewind to a certain key point, after which you can do whatever you want. Once in the dream, your body stays in the real world. Make sure no one disturbs it, or you could wake up suddenly and suffer serious mental side effects. After the experiment starts, you can exit the dream using the awakening device. If someone else wants to join later, they'll have to touch a medium. They'll enter the dream at the time 10 minutes before the medium was created. Guys, I'm cold. It's cold in my room. There's no blanket here. This is so sad. I don't have a blanket here. My blanket's upstairs. What the heck? Wow, I just don't have a blanket right now. Okay, we get to suffer. I live in the basement, Lena. The basement's always cold. We can have a heat wave outside, and I'll be sitting down here, chilly. Well, your basement clearly isn't as good as mine. Hee. 5. Each awakening device can only bring one person out. The creator of the world can bring out multiple people. Oh my gosh. Wow. The Dream Machine is powered by jellyfish. It takes 1 jellyfish per day to keep it running. Entering or leaving a photo through a medium uses 2 jellyfish each time, but entering your own dream doesn't use any. Anyone entering through a medium will hit a stop at a certain time and need to activate a jellyfish to keep going. I've pieced together some rules, but I still need to figure out what some terms mean. The awakening device probably refers to the perpetual wheel. A cocktail. Yeah, sure. The medium probably means... Oh, photograph makes sense. The key point in the dream world is... Build the hotel. The receptionist made note of his choices. These answers are crucial for getting into the dream world and explaining the truth to the others. There are only 7 jellyfish left, so besides my own photo, I can only enter 3 more. Maybe I should head to the beach and see if I can find more jellyfish. When the receptionist got to the beach, he was shocked to see jellyfish migrating out to sea in huge numbers, carried away by the tides and weather. Even after rolling up his pants and wading out as far as he could, the strong currents left him empty-handed. No! This is so goofy. It is actually quite angsty, but it's so goofy. I love how unserious it is. All he could take were a few more items he dug up from the sand. Maybe bringing them into the dream world will help the others escape. The book said jellyfish power the dream machine. Oh, excuse me. Big yawns. If they're all leaving, the device won't last much longer. So, if I run out of power while the others are still inside, they might never make it back. With the jellyfish I have left, I can only enter 3 more dream worlds. I need to grab my own photo, and besides that, I can only enter 3 more. Yes, we heard you the first time. We're really ironing in that 3 more. Oh man, we have to choose. Oh, we have to choose quickly. Joseph, The girlies. Okay. I feel like we're gonna get good information out of Joseph's, you know? Because he's like the leader. Select a photo. Guys, who should we go to first? What do you think? What do you think? Whose dream world do we want to explore? Miss Barmaid, Miss Enchantress, a photographer, or a prisoner? Joseph? Alright, let's go into the deep end. According to the instructions, I've now arrived at the moment 10 minutes before Mr. Scenic Artist's photo was taken. Mr. Scenic Artist's photo session isn't the same time as ours. The exact time of this photo is... It's sunset again, but this time the hotel amenities and the drink stands around here look freshly renovated. Or maybe they just haven't had time to gather any dust yet. While the receptionist is lost in thought, he spots Mr. Scenic Artist standing by the beach, gazing out over the ocean. The process has stalled. Looks like I'll need to activate the jellyfish in the medium. Find discrepancies in the photos. Guys, I wonder what the discrepancies could be. Oh wow! Oh my god, maybe right there. Mr. Scenic Artist, may I ask what you're looking at? Scenic Artist? You actually know that title? Who are you? He doesn't recognize me? Looks like this photo was taken before the Dream Machine experiment even started. I'm just a guest visiting this island. By the way, do you know how to get to the hotel? The resort? Just follow this path and turn left. Are you checking in? The owner might not be there right now. Oh? Then he's busy admiring the sunset and the rising tide, trying to capture the view with his camera. A camera can't record temperature or heartbeat, but it can freeze a moment and keep a beautiful memory alive. To me, that's the most wonderful kind of art. So you're the one you sit. Oh my god, guys, I cannot read out loud. It's so bad. So you're the one running the resort? It's me and my brother. He loves this island and always dreamed of opening a resort here. Oh my god, his brother's still alive. Look, he's out fishing again. He hopes that by working hard, he can expand the hotel. He's counting on the hotel amenities and drink stands to attract more businesses and bring more guests to the hotel. Isn't that your dream too? My dream? Honestly, I just want to stay at that resort with my brother. I don't care much about running the place or expanding it. As long as I can enjoy these beautiful sunsets and feel the waves at my feet every day, I'm happy. BRB Okie! After talking with the Scenic Artist, the receptionist walks alone to the hotel. He clicks the camera shutter and then jumps to the next moment. The sunset still glows, the waves still crash against the rocks, but now there's a hint of sadness in the sea breeze and a silence that doesn't quite fit with summer. The receptionist heads to the beach and sees the Scenic Artist still standing there, looking into the distance. Are you still waiting for your brother to come back? The Scenic Artist glanced at the receptionist, expressionless, and lets out a bitter laugh. Yes, and no. See that ship out there? My brother hoped it would bring tourists and laughter to the island, but in the end, it froze this place in black and white. No more color. Did something happen to your brother? No, he's still alive. He's just tired and needs a break. When the tides change and the sun rises again, I know I'll see him. Oh. I'm really sorry, but everything in life has its own rhythm. I'm sure your brother would want you to move on and make his dream come true. Imagine a random guy coming up to you and talking like this. It'd be so scary. Just like my research on the perpetual wheel. Maybe the process itself matters more than the result. Perpetual wheel? Thanks for your concern. Are you checking in? Let me show you the way. Okay. We just learned more about how sad he is with his brother. Oh shit, I skipped that line by accident. Okay. Based on the data so far, I'm not optimistic. Maybe I should try convincing someone else. Oh man. Let's go to my own. That sounds funny. According to the instructions, I've now arrived at the moment 10 minutes before my photo was taken. I was unconscious then, tossed around by the waves. Maybe I'll get some memories from right before I passed out? The story is so sad, yeah. I just can't take the jellyfish seriously. But to avoid messing up the timeline and making the dream collapse early, I'll try to stay hidden and not run into myself. The process is stalled. Looks like I'll need to activate the jellyfish in the medium. Are you guys ready to play the hardest game of hide and seek ever? Oh man. To avoid having two receptionists show up at once, I'll switch to observer mode. Switch to observer mode. Yeah, we know how to do that now. It was really hard, Lena, I know. I've practiced that game a lot to get it good for this stream. Where am I? My brother. Where's my brother? I need to check the beach. The scenic artist heads towards the beach and finds the receptionist laying there. Oh, now I remember. Why is the receptionist still napping here? Wait, what's that at his waist? Not good. He's about to notice the perpetual wheel. That might trigger his memory. I should distract him. Throw a rock. The rock hits the receptionist right on the head, waking him up. The scenic artist glances around just to be safe. Where am I? So this is the not me. Need the photo. That's all we got? Okay. Everything is unfolding just like the original script. Before I wake up, the scenic artist won't notice the perpetual wheel, nor will their memories return. So the one who wakes up in every loop is me. Anyway, I still need to win over more people to my side. Ooh, we got a smiley on him. That's 3 people on photographer now. 3 people, 3 smiles. Ooh, and music. Time to listen to that. Okay, Enchantress then. According to the instructions, blah 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 blah. Seems like Miss Sea Salt and Miss Coco have some disagreements about their drink preferences, but at the same time, they clearly care about each other. Honestly, I don't really get the dynamics here. I'll just play it by ear. Near the resort, the receptionist spots Miss Coco hurrying along. The process is stalled. Looks like I need to activate the jellyfish in the medium! Let's do that! Whoa, whoa, whoa! Oh my god, whoa! Gameplay! It reminds me of Dora. Do you see the jellyfish? Where are they? Excuse me, miss. Sorry, I'm in a rush. I need to get to the resort ASAP. If you're asking for directions, I just got to the island myself. I don't know my way around. I don't see them. That's okay. Let's look again, everybody. Do you see the jellyfish? Sorry. It just... Anyway. Funny enough, I'm actually the receptionist at the resort, so if you need anything, just ask. Is it true that if you come here, your dreams can come true? Who told you that? The guy says he owns the resort. He promised I could open the island's very first coconut water shop. A coconut water shop? Is that your dream? I wouldn't call it a dream, it's just watching my friend get better and more popular. I guess I started feeling a bit jealous. You mean? You probably haven't met her yet, Miss Sea Salt. You'll know who I mean the moment you see her. She's bright, charming, always up for something new. We used to work together at a bar and she was my best friend. So, what happened? Miss Sea Salt always had big ideas. She wanted to take the bar to the next level. Deep down, I agreed with her, but I was scared I couldn't keep up. It could be, yeah. So I kept using unpredictable risks as an excuse to say no. Sometimes all I wanted was to do my job and stick to what I knew. Honestly, there's nothing wrong with doing that. Doing your job well is already pretty impressive. That's what I kept telling myself, but then her new ideas brought in more customers. Even my regulars liked her new drinks better. But the more that happened, the less I wanted to admit I was losing, and the less I wanted to say I wanted to join her. Could be. I'm leaving it up to interpretation. But no, I thought the same thing. In the end, I left in the worst way possible. I found some bad coconuts and used them as an excuse to start a fight and stormed out. And after that, you never saw Miss Sea Salt again? No, but after I left, I was totally lost. Without her, I didn't even know what I wanted anymore. That's when I realized how much she meant to me. Oh my god. Wow. Whoa. This is just getting a little more. Then that guy found me and told me about opening a shop at the resort. I thought that if I could build something big here, maybe she'd notice me and I could prove myself to her. Girl. Okay. I don't think it's a could be anymore. Holy moly. Enchantress, you've got it bad. But of course, she's always moving forward. I even saw her on the ship. I have to check out the island and open my shop before she does. This is my last chance. You want to beat her, but it sounds like what you really want is to beat her fair and square. You want to apologize and work with her again, but deep down you think winning in a real competition is the best apology. You nailed it. But what if this whole island is just a dream, and your win isn't real? Are you kidding? That would be totally pointless. If that's the case, I'd track down the resort owner and demand a refund. Good to know. Well, I wish you the best of luck in your competition with her. Are we gonna try to tell her? We just leave? Oh my god. Now I know what's on Miss Coco's mind. If victory here isn't real, she'd rather not have it at all. Maybe when the time comes, as long as I tell her the truth, I can win her support. I knew I picked a good survivor main. Hell yeah. We love Patty. Ow. Why is my hand going numb? Guys, is it normal for your hand to randomly start like having pins and needles? Just, I don't know, stretch my shoulder out or something. I don't think I was cutting off any circulation. Well, I'm gonna keep an eye on that. Posture check. My posture's not too bad. I have my legs up, but that's because they have to be tucked in under my dress or I'm gonna be too cold. The legs have to stay up or I'm gonna be too cold laying up. I'm sorry. My back is straight. Bit of strain? No, I haven't done anything like that. That's weird. I'll just keep an eye on it. Okay, barmaid. It's still tingly. See how long it stays tingly for. According to the instructions, blah 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 blah. Yep, Miss Sea Salt. Wow. It seems like strain, injury, carpal tunnel. I don't think it's carpal tunnel. It seems like Miss Sea Salt and Miss Coco have to blah, blah. Yeah, we already went over this actually. Sure enough, Miss Sea Salt is sitting there alone, staring at her drink. The process is stalled. Looks like I'll need to activate the jellyfish in the medium. Do you see the jellyfish, everybody? Where are those jellyfish? Are they there? Are they there? Where are the jellyfish? I can't see them. I feel like I'm talking like that. Who's that? Pokemon! My elbow and shoulders hurt. Oh my gosh. I mean, my shoulders hurt all the time anyway, but that's just I have problems with my shoulders. Looks like you got a fine beverage there. You got a good eye, sir. By the way, did you happen to see a lady carrying around coconut water on your way here? She must be talking about Miss Coco, but I didn't see her on my way in. I didn't see anyone like that. Is she a friend of yours? Friend? Maybe in her eyes. We stopped being friends a while ago. No, please! Why do you say that? We used to work at the same bar. She was great at making fruity drinks and I specialized in cocktails. Back then, we'd swap tips on mixing drinks when things were slow. How many times to shake the glass, how much ice to use. And I really understood her principles. She seems cheerful and outgoing, but she's actually pretty cautious of new things. She's big on sticking to her word. It's gonna make me so sad. They're gonna be doomed. No, I am relying, I'm hoping for happy ending. Sounds like you both had your own strengths and did well in your own areas. Art and fix now. Exactly. But then we started to disagree about the bar's future. Business was slowing down, so we wanted to try new marketing ideas. Fury then doomed. Miss Coco thought taste and quality were everything. Stick to what we do best and customers would eventually come back. I, on the other hand, thought we needed to try something new, like creating new cocktails with fruit and so on. Miss Coco didn't really agree or disagree, but she thought it would ruin the bar's reputation. Every time we talked about it, we'd end up arguing. So that's why you two fell out? Pretty much. We each stuck to our own ideas. Turns out the customers liked my new drinks, mixing fruit and alcohol was a hit. Even some of Miss Coco's regulars started trying my new stuff. For someone like her, who's all about loyalty, that was probably hard to take. But what really broke us up was a bad coconut. The fresh coconut Miss Coco was going to use for her drinks got switched out, but for some reason she blamed me. But you didn't do it, right? Of course not! Sure, we were arguing, but we both cared about the bar. Why would I do something like that? Sea Salt, you think you're always right. You took my customers, my business, now you want to ruin my reputation. I quit. Someone hates the gays. No! That's what Miss Coco said before she left. And this run-in on the cruise ship, was it just a coincidence? Yeah, but honestly, without her, working at the bar has lost its meaning. So I thought I'd try something new, fresh start. Didn't expect to run into her again here, though. So, what you really want is to make up with her. Winning or losing doesn't matter to you. That's right. If possible, I'd love to work with her again. As friends, competitors, whatever. That's what keeps me going. There's a chance! There's a chance! Now I get where Miss Seasalt is coming from. She doesn't care whether this is all a dream. What matters to her is her friendship with Miss Coco. Maybe, when it comes down to it, I can use that to win her support. More smiles! Time was slipping away, second by second. The jellyfish energy that kept the drain stable was almost gone. The receptionist had used up every last resource, and now, in this final moment, decided to take a leap of faith. I think we can only do like one more day, and we gotta go do some rank. Ooh. My life has no meaning without you, bro, right? That's such a crazy sentence. And they both basically said that. Also, my hand's not super tingly anymore, but it still is kind of tingly. So that's concerning to me. Hopefully that doesn't happen again. Everyone was enjoying the sunset on the beach, the hotel was basically finished, and the receptionist stepped out, ready to break the calm. Sorry to interrupt your evening, but time is running out, and I have to ask you all to make a decision. What's going on? You might not have noticed, but this place isn't real. Oh, never mind, guys. It's tingling again. Ow. What the fuck? Oh my god. Why is it like this? The reason I'm like noticing it and keeping an eye on it is because tingly and like numbness in limbs or like hands and feet can be a sign of like a problem with my medication. So I'm just hoping it's not that. Everything is for your attention, yeah, but it's totally chill. Like we're just, you know, it's just casual. What? I know it sounds ridiculous, but maybe this will jog your memory. The receptionist lifted the perpetual wheel from his waist, holding it above his head. In the sunset glow, the perpetual wheel lined up perfectly with the Ferris wheel over the water. He started to— oh, fuck, I skipped things. More smiles. Wait, why do I only have two with Miss Coco? Why did I only, like, give one to Miss Seasalt and Frizzy Bender? Why didn't I get one from Miss Coco? It's probably nothing, but maybe take a minute. Yeah. Maybe. Don't want my blood circulation to go away. That's what it feels like. I think I remember now. All of this, everything was your trick. None of this was real. We're all just here just so you can see your brother again. That's true, but why aren't you all happy? The resort is built and tourists are coming in droves. The bustling Frisbee area, the business booming. Soon, with some media help, it could be even bigger. The lost helmsman reunited with his crew, as if the shipwreck never happened. Old rivals meet again, competing and collaborating on the island, finding new direction. The artist gets to see everyone on the island finishing her masterpiece. And you, our savior, even if the perpetual wheel in the real world is useless, here it stands tall, spinning forever on the sea. Isn't all this enough? When a clock loses its gears or a machine loses its power, all you have left is an empty shell. Watching these fake, half-fulfilled dreams, how is that any different from lying to ourselves? Time's almost up, friends. If we stay lost in this dream, our success means nothing. To me, the journey itself is what matters. Mr. Receptionist, enough with the empty speeches. Since we're all part of this Dream Beach project, let's put it to a vote. Majority rules. If most want to leave, I'll activate the awakening device and send us all back safely. But if we want to stay, we'll stay here together in this dream world. If that happens, please don't stand in our way. What do you think of this plan, Mr. Receptionist? I guess this is the best way. I'll go first. I vote to leave. Even if things can't go back to how they were, even if the dead can't come back. Staying lost in a fantasy is unfair to our past and those who sacrifice to help us move forward. Oh, interesting. I vote to stay. This perfect world is the last paradise for me and my brother. No way am I leaving. What about everyone else? Oh. Come on, guys, let's be real. We've been kept in the dark this whole time. Now that we know the truth, of course, we should tear this fake dream world apart. The receptionist is right. Even if I'm rich here, what's the point if I can never leave the island? So yeah, this is something I actually saw online. Little spoiler for myself, unfortunately. But I guess depending on the relationships you have with the characters, they'll choose to stay or go. So there's good and bad endings to this. Let's see if I did good enough with the characters to get a good ending. I want to go back and prove to everyone who looked down on me that Norton Campbell can make it big with his own hands. Sorry, I have to stay. Yeah, he only had one smile for some reason, so I guess I didn't do much enough, and I didn't do enough for him. I have to stay. I already abandoned them once. I won't do it again. If I leave them here and go back alone, I'll never forgive myself. So I know I have 3 from Miss Sea Salt, so she might want to leave, but Enchantress has 2. So I wonder what will happen there. And Sculptor, I think, only has like 1 or 2 as well. We might be screwed, guys. Maybe I'll never get out, but my life was saved by them, so I'll give it back now. Fine drinks and sunsets. My partnership with Miss Coconut is perfect. But we both know our conflict never really got resolved. She was my best friend, and best friends fight sometimes, but you can't just pretend it didn't happen. I want to go back, explain everything to her in person. No matter how it turns out, I won't have any regrets. Is she here? Wait, is she not voting? Where is she? Oh no, there she is. Okay. Sorry, what were you all saying? I was busy with my coconut water. Oh my god. What the fuck? There are coconuts here, and I've got my own shop. Why would I want to leave? Oh god, it's gonna all come down to the Sculptor, who I don't think I have any points with. We're gonna be having to stay. No! No! Oh, so close. Sorry, but in my art, the sacrificing savior never gets what he wants. He burns out and disappears with this world, lost in the forever spinning dream. Isn't that right, Mr. Scenic Artist? This is so unfair. Oh. Ending, succumb. So that's how it is, huh? Maybe I've just been too stubborn, always chasing after some perfect research, but now there's no way for me to go back. I'm really sorry things turned out like this. You're a great receptionist, you know. It was because you did such an amazing job before that I started having second thoughts and wanted to leave the final decision to everyone. After all, they're part of this world too. They deserve to have a say, just like us. Don't overthink it, man. How about this? I'll give you a VIP pass. He got over it quick. Whether it's you or your friends, come by anytime. It's all on the house. Wow, he's chill with this now. Once my teammates get back, I'll make sure to give you a big introduction. You're just as loyal as they are. We threw a sunset party by the beach. Free juice and cocktails for everyone. No one goes home sober. We'll get things ready. Don't be late. Wait for me. Woohoo! I'm coming too. Hey, Mr. Receptionist, we're waiting here at the beach party. Why are you standing there, Mr. Receptionist? Well, I guess it's where the story ends. The receptionist hesitated for a moment, then took the perpetual wheel from his belt and with all his strength hurled it into the sea. Oh man. The perpetual wheel floated for a bit, then the waves crashed over it, and it slowly sank, disappearing without a trace. Even the splash from just a second ago was gone, as if it had never been there. As the sky grew darker and the world started to fall apart, oh my god. Whoa! Whoa! The receptionist ran towards the Ferris wheel out at sea, that emotionless, tireless, ever-turning machine. If there's no way out, then maybe it's better to forget the illusions that belong to this world and just live your own truth with the people around you. Huh. Welp! Here we go. Oh yeah, my fingers are going a little numb. That's a problem. Huh. Well. So this is, I think, where you can then replay it, or I don't know. There's like there's a dot here that's not going away. Will the dot still not go away because I haven't got all the endings or something? This one? Why is there? I don't understand why the dot's there. Well, there was like another hour or two that we did of this the other day. Gang, I did all that to get rid of the dot and the dot's still there. Forgotten Dream, that's a cool label. Okay, it looks like the dot is gone, thank God. Okay, actually wait, yeah, no. I am going to stand up for a second and try and stretch out and see if I can get some things stuck into my hand. It's not fully numb, but I can feel that it's not like, you know, you just don't have like as much control over it. Like I can feel that it's kind of, I don't know, something's up with it. So I'm gonna do some quick stretches, and while I'm stretching, I'm gonna run to the washroom too. So I'll be back in just a moment, guys. Entertain yourselves. I don't have a PRP screen set up yet. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. I remembered we have a blood pressure machine. So I ran upstairs and grabbed that from my dad's room. And I'm gonna check my blood pressure. Just to make sure it's nothing I need to tell my my doctor about. Because it is supposed to be something I watch for with my medication. Okay. Live blood pressure test happening now. I also got a blanket, so we don't have to be as cold anymore. I always forget how to put this thing on my arm every time. Okay, we got it. First try this time. Let's go. Okay. Let's see. I wonder if you'll be able to hear it. It's pretty loud. There it goes. guess. I guess you can't hear it. Okay. What? Why can't you talk? Oh, really? Whoops. Okay, no, I think that's fine. Google it just to make sure. My heart rate is high. My heart rate's always high whenever I do the blood pressure test because the way it inflates like makes me freak out. Let's see. Let's do it again. Okay, I'll do it again. I'll do it again for you. Fine. Yeah, that's fine. I mean, like, if anything, it's actually almost too high. Wait, no, it is too high. Guys. Wait. One of the numbers is too high. The other number's fine. But the other number's a bit high. According to that chart. Maybe a different chart has a different thing. It might be. Blood pressure doesn't usually change like that. 138/77. The 77's fine, but 138's kind of high. Yeah, it's not a dangerous high. Like all the charts say like, oh, 138's like pre-high. Like that's higher than it should be, but you're not dangerous yet. But it says when 140 happens is when it's a problem. But since the other one is just 77, which is still fine, that's in the ideal category, then like... Oh. Yeah. It is a bit... Yeah, well... Yeah, I'll keep an eye on it. Because if it stays high, then it's probably related, or... But it's this... High is weird, because the medication will make it go too low, I think. Look it up again. Because that's why you have to watch for, like, numbness in your limbs and stuff with it, is if you start to feel numb, then it's gonna mean, like, oh, your blood pressure could be too low. Okay, no, it can increase it. This is increase, not decrease is the problem. I don't know, man. I don't know. I'll watch it. I'm gonna shoot my mom a text. Just because she actually has a high blood pressure condition, so. Ba-ba-da-ba. Ba-ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Yep. Gonna watch it closely. Okay, let's put this machine away and hope my hand stops being tingly so we can play the game right. At least I have a blanket now, guys. But yeah, that's why we have the machine, I'm pretty sure, is because, that's my mom's old one before she moved away. She has a hypertension disorder. I forget what exactly it is that she has, but she has high blood pressure, basically, and she has to have medication for it. Okay. I had to be born early because of that. Fun fact, I was supposed to be born on Christmas. I think I dodged a bullet. I wasn't born that early. I was induced like 2 weeks early, but still. Not even 2 weeks, 11 days. With Big J. Pole! Yeah. I actually got a A-tier accessory off some of the free pulls we got for maintenance. That was cool. It was a Dream Witch accessory. Okay, let's jump into some rank. And every time I lose a match, I can just blame it on my hand. Perfect. It is not actually, it's not affecting me that much. But it's a good excuse. Alright, let's do this. Hunter time. Let's go. Oh my god, I hate this feeling. It's like, it's not numb, but it's like... It's like, you know, if you're sitting on yourself for too long, and like you're sitting on your leg for too long, and it starts. Well, it's not at the tingly. It gets kind of tingly sometimes. So it's not always tingly. Right now, it's not tingly. But you know when you're sitting on yourself for too long, and like you start to feel it heavy. Like your limb starts to feel like kind of heavy before it gets tingly. Because the tingly is when the blood is flowing back in. That's what the tingly is. When the blood is stopping going in is when it starts feeling kind of heavy and you can't move it. And I can move it just fine still, but I can feel like the heavy as if it's not fully there. And like the back of my hand especially feels like that, so. And then like sometimes it's kind of tingly. I'm just like shaking my hand around trying to keep the blood going. That's so weird. And it's not the blood pressure, that's fine, so who knows, it's fine. It's probably gonna be fine in like 10 minutes and it won't happen again. Your bodies are just weird like that sometimes, dude. Who we got? Perfumer, doctor, patient, composer. Oh god, not a perfumer. Perfumers haunt me right now. I'm trying to feel my heart rate in my own wrist. I can feel my heart rate in my own wrist just fine too. It's like the blood is flowing down there, no problem. Like I don't even know what's up. Alright. Let's do this. We're gonna chase over here. Maybe not the best route to take. Oh, composer. Composer, I see you! And someone's decoding above me too, but I want the composer more. I want to chase that decoder. We're gonna cross by the doctor. The doctor looks so confused seeing me come by. Aw, okay. I was hoping he'd be preemptive and jump down. I can get him before that pallet. Bam! Kenju! Oh my goodness, hi! Thank you so much for the raid! How is your stream? Welcome, so many people! I don't know how to react to that many people! Oh god! Wait, I can't read that many notifications at once. Oh no. Who do we got? Joseph does... Oh, Lovers. Lovers in that one. How are you guys doing? How is your stream? I can read you. Let's go! Oh gosh. Lock in. I know, now I have to do a good match. Thank you, Melon, for doing this shout out. How was your stream? Were you guys doing some rank? Ithaqua, of course, Ithaqua. I'm really close. Well, I'm not really close. I am going to be able to get a badge for him, which is really exciting. Whack. Good. I know all the Kenju people, all you guys are used to really awesome high tier gameplay. We're in Sabretooth. Don't get your expectations too high. Oh man. Thank you guys for the support. I don't know if I've got this or not though. This match is not actually going that well so far. Let's see. Saber ranking earlier? Okay, okay. Come here, composer. I'm so sorry to do this to my own main. Here we go. Finally. Oh, there's so many people here! Wait, why are they not decoding? Where do you guys- neither of you can stun. Do they have the Cypher primed and they're just taunting me? I think so. I know. The hitbox is especially bad when the hunter that I played before was Joseph. That's what I'm used to. Oh, that's just mean. There we go. Yes! So many new people in the party. That's so exciting. Joseph mentioned. Oh yeah. I haven't done a good Joseph match in a while, but I used to play him most of the time. I've got a little attached to Ithaqua lately. The other hunter I have played before is Naiad, but I kind of really suck at her now, unfortunately. Whoa! Flying through a window. Let's go. Shoot. I hesitated and I shouldn't have. Man. 4K, nice. My friend who didn't get me. Ow. Okay. Yep. No, we don't have to talk about that. Are they priming anything? Is something primed? I'm really confused about the Cypher. The music is game music. I usually don't do the Spotify for IDV on stream because it distracts me. I like it. It's called Wind. And you know what's also Wind? Ithaqua. I'm gonna switch over to this perfumer because she's right here. Doctor got further away. I should be able to get a tie. I know, it's also Wind. Oh, what? You wouldn't- a Wind character? Me being obsessed with Wind characters? That'd be so crazy. Imagine basing your VTuber lore off of a character from a video game. That'd be so wild, right? Right? Who would ever do that, you know? Not me. Of course not. I haven't used my teleport this entire game. So convincing, of course, of course. Venti? Never heard of him. So now the question is, do I just guarantee a tie, or do I... Well, they chose it for me. Well, I mean, it wasn't a lose. Okay, wait, I want to go through... Now that I can actually look at my other tab, I've got to... I want to go through and I want to thank all these followers, because holy moly, so many new people in the party. Most people do use Warp. Yeah, I've tried Warp before, and I'm not good enough at it yet. I never get the placement quite right. Little embarrassing for me, but, you know. Eventually we'll be able to do Warp. Okay. Here we go. So many people. So many new people in the party. We got Jumbled is in the party. Icarus Dusk is in the party. Kaiwan Cafe in the party. That pagan, you know, in the party. Akifungo, Half of My Heart. Kiruharu, Ghost Candy. Joseph oh god, oh goodness. Joseph Desalnier's lover in the party. So many new people in the party. Let's go. Hello, welcome everybody. Thank you for coming by. Just call me bored. Okay. That's a lot easier. That's a lot easier. I'm not very good at reading words out loud. You should have seen me earlier. We were finishing the story from the summer event, and every time I was just reading a sentence, just jumbles came out instead. Just jumbles. I try. I can read just fine. It's the connecting those words then to my mouth that's the problem. Alright, let's do this. Oh, we got a pull. I'll wait for that. You were Joseph main? Yes. I'm not, he's not my main anymore, I guess, but he is the only other hunter I know actually how to play well. Ethok was definitely my main, but Joseph was my main like a year ago, and I still play him when I get the chance to. If the situation is right, I pull him out. I'm not as good as I was with him before, but you know. I think I only have Apollo, but I really like Apollo. I don't have a lot of skins. My collection is so sad, guys. I kind of want to learn another hunter, but I have no idea who to do yet. I was kind of thinking of Axeboy, actually. I think he'd be really fun. Necromancer? Oh my god. I have one limited S tier skin, and it's Composer's. And I have one other S tier skin, and it's Composer's shop one. Antonio? Violinist? Really? I thought Violinist was, like, really not good. Are you just pulling my leg? Nightwatch Fool's Gold? Yeah. That makes sense. Gravekeeper! Oh, that's my other main. That's my survivor main. Sniping. Yeah, that's fair, that's fair. That's, like, my favorite way of playing Nightwatch when I get a good round with him. Is I try to get a really fast first chase, and then I just like switch targets and just totally pressure ciphers, and it's a lot of fun. Okay, this is kind of an intimidating team for me, because I still don't really understand how Pharaoh Lady's ability works, so if she uses her ability, I kind of just have to leave. Oh man. I gotta lock in. I was just showing the rest of the party here earlier. The last couple IDV streams I've done were just really sad. Like, I lost all my matches. But then I showed my track record from when I was playing off stream, and it's just a win streak. I'm like, huh, something's here seems to be connected. So I'm just gonna blame all of my bad plays are on the fact that I'm streaming. It's this stage fright, you know? Because me going in a theater, totally stage fright's a huge problem for me. Of course. Okay. Yeah, sure, we can do him as a first chase. Oh, you're gonna do that terrible spot. Oh man. I'm getting the tutorial for him. Have I not played against this? I have played against him before. That's funny. Stage fright prone person, I know, of course. Alright. Where is he? Ah, man, I saw that coming. Unheard of, possible. It's like the guess. Oh, you also play Pharaoh? Nice. I considered playing Pharaoh at one point, but I ended up not. When she first came out, I thought she looked interesting. Oh, speaking of Pharaoh Lady, there she is. Why is she peeking out behind the wall like that? To be fair, even though I am performer by trade, I do definitely get stage fright. Unfortunately, no matter how much you perform, stage fright will never leave you. I'm just gonna force an early rescue here because I don't want to deal with this. Okay, that's good. Oh, nice. That's really good. Okay. Pharaoh, Priz, Psych, Doc. Oh my god, you got a big list. Nice. What is she doing here? Is she gonna try and rescue or is she gonna try and heal? I'm gonna play it safe. I'm gonna leave him right by the chair for now. We're just gonna camp them both at once here. I always feel kind of mean doing this. Nice double. Thank you! Gotta do at least something cool. Okay, my tinnitus is gone, so I'm gonna take him to the chair now. No mercy. Who's that? Oh, Gravekeeper. Alright, Gravekeeper. I play you. I know how annoying it is when hunters ignore your shovel. Okay. Yep, hi. Yeah. I see you. Bam. Oh, that was so close. Okay, let's go not lose the batter. Oh, maybe we can actually get another... Yeah, sure, that works out for me. I do feel mean for playing the game. I was a survivor main first, guys. She's gonna get that rescue, but I don't really mind. Bam. I'm in a really great position here. It's just if I can get a 4K or if one of them's gonna be able to get dungeon. I'm not sure where that Gravekeeper ran off to. Oh, well, now I don't. Okay. Bam. A 4 Cypher Kite. Oh man. Oh. I really don't have the energy to like do a proper... Oh, well. I was gonna say I don't have the energy to do a bleed out and try and find the last person, but the Cypher machine was shaking. So she's over here. So now it's just, where is she? Because she's all cool and invis. Oh yeah, wait, this is my first time actually having the final deduction thing happening. Luckily, it's the dungeon's right there, so I can definitely guard dungeon and grave at the same time. You're not very slick. That was like the worst wind dash ever. There we go. Bam. She's behind you. The frost thing, yeah, but the frost thing, like, it fails me sometimes. I know it's delayed or something like that, but I have no idea how it works, honestly. I still don't really know how the new characters work. It's sad. Oh yeah, don't worry about Lena. Lena likes to tease everybody. You're all good. I don't mind getting advice on this game as long as you're not being pushy about it. I am not a very pro player. Alright. Melon just started playing the games a couple weeks ago. It's very exciting. I've finally convinced them. I'm getting more people into this world. What's this red dot for? I don't like red dots. I need them gone. Yeah. 2 survivors are left. If there's 2 survivors left and like a certain amount of time has passed, I think it's only like, I don't know, 30 seconds, then it kicks in. Yeah, they bleed out faster, and there's also pings. Okay, we'll do a posture check. Lena here loves to do posture checks every, what, 15 minutes? Just to make sure my feet never get to be cozy up on my chair. I always have to be sitting upright. Bleeding out is when you get knocked down and you die that way. Without a chair. Single-handedly keeping my back straight, for real. Yeah, it takes a little while, but it's possible. And it's usually how you get a 4K, because once both survivors are downed and can't self-heal, they just surrender. And it's the only way you can really guarantee a 4K. but some people find it like... There's some people who consider it toxic. It's really not, but some people don't like it. And it is very annoying for both parties to have to do that because it can take a while. And so they added that new like thing in to try and cover for it. Okay. An update on the hand. Still not quite right. Not tingling right now, but I know. I haven't had much for ping problems, luckily. I did have some bad lag like a week ago where I kept getting kicked out though. That was really annoying. 37 MS, not too bad. Oh no! What? How long was he there for? The poor baby. Remy is Dragon's adorable big fluffy cat. Oh my goodness. Poor Remy. Who we got? Another feral lady, okay. Patient, prisoner, and barmaid. Oh no, now it's a mechanic. Okay, well I know who I want my mechanic and prisoner. Oh boy. Okay. Give me the cat. Oh no. Yes. You should put the pictures in the Discord, Melon. You should share your kitty with all of us. If you're interested in joining the Discord, by the way, just a sneaky little thing, exclamation point, a Discord, bam! You can join the Discord and see all the fun things. That's where I'll post my schedules there and chat, and you can help suggest what games you want to see, blah, blah, all the classic things. I gotta advertise things a little bit. 800 MS is crazy. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. My hand is gonna drive me crazy. What have you had before in games, Lena? Oh, he likes the basket. Happy accidents. Okay, back to zoning in on the game. I'll respond to chat as I can. But let's see how this... Oh, who are you? Oh, journalist. I'm kind of really scared of chasing journalists first, guys. I did it a couple times and it did not go well for me. I was really wanting to get mechanic first, but I don't know if it's going to be worth it to just go try to find her, and I should have saw that coming. And hook. Oh gosh. Maybe the patient will be like super nice and will lead me to the mechanic. Hear me out, guys. What? How is that not a hit? Man. There we go. What if yapping helps me lock in, Lena? Hear me out. There we go. Now we got the terror shock. This poor guy. Oh, come here. Ow, ow, my fingers are tingling again. Not a great time for those to start to go. Journalist wanted order? Where is she? Am I blind? There she is. Whee! Bop. I don't really know what my goal was there, but that was fun. Oh no! Oh no! That was wrong. That was wrong. The game screwed that poor guy over. My background noose? Mechanic! What are you doing here? Whack? What's Mechanic doing here? Quick change of plans. Whack? Okay. That's good. That solves one problem. Her bot's still somewhere, but at least she's down. Being background noose? I don't know how I feel about those implications. Yeah, the Orpheus just gave up. I've not seen that happen before. Orpheus is the second hunter. Come here, barmaid. Bop. Oh, that didn't work. Bop. feel like this is very spread damage right now. We've got a little bit of everyone. Patience over there. I don't know where the bot is. Someone's decoding here. It's journalist. I do want to make sure that mechanic dies this time. So I might have to camp this a little bit. But I'm watching those ciphers. Oh. Orpheus did something this time. Everybody's here. Nobody's decoding. That poor patient has taken over the role of decoder. Okay, well now there's only one cipher left. That's a problem for me. They went back there, didn't they? Yes. Barmaid's over here. I need to watch, because when I see a cipher start to shake, I need to teleport over there. Because... Yep. That's the cipher being primed. Wait, was that the Orpheus or the patient that threw that pallet down too late? These poor Orpheuses are failing her right now. Okay. Come on, journalist. You gotta come down quick for me. You have to give me my win. Oh, she's taking me far away from the cipher. She knows what she's up to. Bop. But no way it's primed by now. Yeah, we're good. Orpheus hates the game. I guess so. Orpheus is revealing his true colors as the game master. Looks like they switched to decoding a different cipher. Yep. Do I make it over there in time? I doubt it. And I have tinnitus here, so I gotta wait around. Shoot, okay. Barmaid. Here she is. Is the cipher primed yet? Please don't be, please don't be, please don't be. No! Oh, so close. Oh my goodness. No way that wasn't a hit. Oh man. Okay. Oh, it's gonna be another tie, because at this point I don't think I'm gonna get to a gate in time. Dungeon is also right there, so I gotta be kind of careful. Okay. That was way too close. That was way too close. We got it. Alright. How are you guys doing? What have I missed in that chaotic time? That was scary for a moment. She actually almost got that dungeon. Holy moly. My god. Okay. My arm still feels really dead. This is concerning me. I've just been sitting on a funny or something. Is there a cat photo? Oh my gosh, wait, I gotta see. Oh, it's a little calico! What, is it a calico tabby? It's a calico, but it has tabby stripes? Oh my goodness. That is so cute. Fool's Gold Man. Okay. Oh, we got an ad break coming up in 38 seconds. Everybody prepare yourselves for a feast. Let me know how it tastes when you're back. Every ad has a unique flavor. I love hearing all about your palette exploration. I really like this guy's username, Mark Darrell. Cypher rush and harass? Please no. That's my worst enemy. Oh gosh. 36 Naiad? Oh gosh. Okay. Why do I keep getting... I keep ranking against like high tier hunters. It's really scary. Alright, Mark Darrell. It's just between me and you. Okay, we have to find this mechanic first, I think. Because they will totally Cypher rush me. I can't do Enchantress first. If I see Enchantress, I just have to leave. I'm gonna screw myself over if I let Enchantress kite me out and let, you know, mechanic, prisoner, and postman decode together. It'd be over for me. Okay. Someday I need to learn my spawns. I need to know a little more about maps. I kind of just wing it and go with the vibe. Really long nose. Made you really depressed. I mean, I'm a bird. I can have a long nose. It's my beak, you know? Okay, it's Postman. Not the best first chase, but it's not Enchantress. Do I take that or do I switch? I don't know. Well, I mean, I'm in a good situation here, so... Ain't no way. That's evil. Is there a Cypher shaking right here? Yeah, I'm gonna switch over. I really want to find one of the main decoders, and speaking of one of the main decoders, there he is! We're not getting Cypher Rush today. Tube and nose? I mean, that's pretty accurate. I love that. Okay, this first chase is going on way longer than I would want it to. Yes! Okay. They still got a Cypher down though, which is gonna be another one coming soon. But basement is here. So that's a good shot opportunity. And the party is almost back from their meal of ads. Oh, Postman is here right away. Whap! Ow. Whack. Wrong person. Ow! The whole party's here. It's Mark! Bam. Okay, that's not reaching dungeon. Basement. I'm gonna chair him over here. Mechanic bot. Oh my gosh. That's a great find. Ow. Bop. Get rid of that while I'm here. Yeah, I see you. But I also see that the prisoner went this way. This is not going well. I fear Cypher Rush is my weakness. Maybe I should have gone Joseph. Sometimes when there's a Cypher Rush team, I just go Joseph. That probably would have worked out better for me. Because there's 2 Cyphers left already. And Prisoner was rescued before half. And Enchantress is here. Although Enchantress doesn't have any stuns yet, so that's not okay. Postman's gonna try and rescue with his dog, it looks like. I think he gave up. Okay. Where is Mechanic? Mechanic's gonna be the only one decoding right now, so over there. Oh my gosh, when did she open a chest? When did she get the chance to open a chest? This is so upsetting. Oh, well. Okay. She sacrificed herself. That's honorable. That's how decoders do. Do I risk it for a 3K? This is a pretty small map. I can get back and forth pretty fast with my wind charges. Posture check? Hell yeah. I have to choose quickly because I'm doing it. Oh, never mind. I can't. My teleport's not up, guys. That was really sad. That's what happened in that other replay I was showing you, where I just smacked the air trying to use my teleport without looking at the 30-second cooldown remaining. Oopsie. GG's, Mark Darrell. Oh, that's such a pretty kitty. Such a pretty kitty. I'm admiring it. Alright. How are we doing? I mean, not the best rank session, but not the worst. The yapping probably does distract me a little bit, if we're being real. But what else am I gonna do? Not yap? On a stream? On a Mabel Laley stream? Would it really be a Mabel Laley stream if I wasn't rambling about whatever came to mind? I don't think so. I mean, let's take a look at how we are doing. I mean, it's not bad. We got 1 defeat. We got 3 draws so far. 1, 2, 4 wins. Yeah, that's not bad. We're doing okay. But definitely better than the previous streams. Worse than how I've been doing offline, but definitely better than the previous streams. Oh, there's pink on the top and red at the bottom of those pictures. That was cute. Can you tell I'm sleepy? I'm all yawny. I love how they made the rank people these little doll things now instead of Lucky Guy. It's so cute. Goatman Ban, okay, they know what they're talking about. We're up against Pina Colada and Ibuprofen. Can I be Ibuprofen? You just hop around. Yeah, this person's pointing to know that username too, that's so fun. Gonna lurk, it's almost 1 AM. Oh my gosh! For sure, thank you for sticking around. Don't make yourself sick, make sure you get sleep. Ooh, pretty new skin. Should we set up a lurk command? I feel like people like lurk commands. I don't really know what they do, but we can set up a little lurk command with stream elements. That'd be cute. And ibuprofen has like a coffee and some sugar. So real ibuprofen. Okay. So that's perfumer, isn't it? Little girl. Wait, that's perfume. We'll find out. I don't know those costumes too well. I thought it was a Melly skin that had the big crossover skin, but I saw someone playing with that skin and it looked like they were playing as perfumer, so we'll find out. See, they stopped showing the names at the start of the matches. It's quite a long wait. Here we go. Oh, Lakeside. Okay. There's actually some places that I'm very good on Lakeside as Night Watch. Any Canadian accent moments today? Is my Canadian accent not strong enough for you, Lena? What do I gotta do? I gotta get a little more tired? Gotta get a little more into it? Let all my vowels kind of get a little more lazy. Is that gonna be a little more Canadian for you? Really let all the T's turn into D's like a good old Canadian? Oh, it's toy merchant. Hehe. How? There's certain words that are a lot more obvious. I probably just haven't said anything today. That's one of those. Ooh, do I make? Oh, she's smart for doing that. But I still make that. That is the kind of down I'm talking about. And now... Perfumer? No thanks. She'll get an easy rescue. Yeah, she's coming after it. Okay. I should have just teleported to the cipher and had a good time. And I was hesitant. I was like, I don't want to chase a perfumer. That's so annoying. Still got the hit, though. Surprised she didn't use her perfume. Whew. Good body block. I might be able to get a double down here, though. Because there's no tide. Yep. Whew. Okay. I want to sound Canadian enough. We got a bunch of new people to the party. The party's got to know that I'm a Canadian. It's an integral part to the Mablelele brand. It's... Okay, it is a perfumer skin. I was right. Who is Mabel if she's not called Maple? Making a break for the big boat, I see, are ya? Toy merchant on lakeside, going for the big boat. Whack! Yeah, Perfumer's rescue, but that's okay. Yeah. Oh, frig. I should have watched where I was going. I didn't even notice the enchantress was coming nearby. That was totally my bad. How? Oh, what's going on? So much is going on right now. So much is going on right now. This is what happens when I never break any pallets. It's a fault of mine as Night Watch. I get a little too reliant on his jumping ability, and then survivors could just loot me because I never get rid of any of their resources. And off she goes. Okay, I'll go get the enchantress. Not worth that at that point. But the toy merchant is dead on chair, I think so. That's good. Little girl is healing over there. But you are decoding. So we can stop you from decoding. Wouldn't that be fun? Who are you? Little girl is healing toy merchant. Enchantress on chair, then that's perfumer. Now little girl's coming in for that rescue. Oh, and dungeons on shore. Good to know. That's okay. Oh, frig. Keyboard work. Keyboard work. I hate when that happens. Oh. So much is going on. Haha. Bam. And bam. Not quite. Okay. There is somebody on top of this boat right now, though. I hope my dialogue is actually interesting during this. I feel like I just sound a little crazy. You're next. Come here. Wait, where the hell did she go? What just happened? Why did you teleport? Hello? And I fell. Yep. Pro gameplay. Oh. catch up with you. I'm gonna catch up with you. You know I'm going to. And bop. Sure. And bop. Right on top of each other. Nice and convenient. Perfumer is either going to go to dungeon or gate. I think I might just secure this 3K and guard these chairs instead of going after the 4K. Because I don't want to lose that. Because I could teleport over to the gate or try to find the dungeon and stop a 4K from happening, but oh, see, I have tinnitus now. Which means either they're going to push for this rescue to get a tie, or dungeon's nearby. They're pushing for the rescue. They're right there. Okay. A little early on that. Oh my gosh, no! Stop with good flywheels. And bop. Okay. And then that's the final deduction thing. But hopefully I can get back over to that perfumer before it's too late. Yeah, she's gonna get up, but can I chase her? I don't know where dungeon is. I don't know how close it is to here. But I've got a wind, so we're okay. Okay, we got a 4K. It doesn't feel like the most well-deserved 4K, but I'll take it. Ah. We beat pina colada and ibuprofen. Let's go. Beating ibuprofen might not be a good thing. That does probably mean my headaches are gonna come back, but you know, it's something. Bam. Whew. The Mibble sheet? Is the Mibble sheet out? Is it posted? Oh my gosh. Just update? Ooh, I want to see the update. I can finally hunter rank. This is finally open. Wish you luck in your matches. Thank you so much. I hope your rank goes just as well. And thanks so much for sticking around. I love seeing you guys here. Welcome to the party. Unfortunately, I don't have a lurk command set up right now. I was just saying earlier I should get one set up, but we accept the lurk. We love the lurk. Thank you. Okay, let's see. Art. Ah! I got little stars on the shorts. Melon, that's so cute. I love that. Melon is the lurk command. Let's go. The stars on the short are so cute. Yeah. Get some more of those little golden elements in there. Posture check. Alright. My original color palette inspiration was a lot darker than what I ended up getting. I'm very blue and lights and whites and stuff, but originally my inspiration picture was actually a dark blue and deep golds. Sort of shifted a little bit. But the gold's still there. I love the gold. Gold and blue is peak. Because I had to choose between if I wanted gold, like blue and silver or blue and gold, and both have really nice vibes, and they both have like, you know, very unique vibes, but I thought that the blue and gold was a little more, not unique, because they're both really common combos, but it popped a little more. Like the silver and blue is like, you know, it matches, so it feels really good in the eyes, and the blue and gold is like, it's the contrast that's appealing. And I was like, yeah, I think I'm gonna go with the contrast. Prisoner, cheer. Okay. Ooh, barmaid. I say ooh, barmaid because I love barmaid, but I don't like playing against barmaids. They're often quite good. Yeah. And usually I actually am more of a silver kind of person, but I was like, you know what? I think I'm gonna go with gold here. We're playing against JoJo from JoJo's Bizarre Adventure right now. More perfumers. Oh my gosh, there's so many perfumers lately. This is actually a pretty decent team. Let's see how this goes. They're Sleeping Town, okay. They don't want to turn 19. The IDV chat's just a little wild. I'm turning 19 this year. That's scary. Yeah. That is weird. It says you, Melon. How old are you turning? 22? Okay, we're not chasing perfumer first. I've learned my lesson. Let's go see who's over here. You guys are so crazy. Let's see. I'm gonna be legally allowed to drink in Canada. Whoa. Bop. Good stun. Prisoner first chase is good. I didn't even clock that. That's a really great first chase to get. Shoot. Okay. Yep. I love when people use that strategy to try and run with the wind current. Because sometimes it works really great, but most of the time it ends up just working out in my advantage. And pop! Once you can tell that if they're gonna do it, it gets pretty predictable. 2 ciphers pops. That was a decent first kite for Mr. Prisoner. Is one still decoding, or nope? Yes, no, there is. Barmaid's over there. The perfumer is being bold as hell, just decoding right there. She's trying to be a distraction. I saw the batter there trying to get the backdoor rescue. Oh, they're both just being really, really bold. Wow. I probably could have forced that to be after half if I wanted to have some more fun, but I think I'm kind of tired today. Whoa. So much going on again. Oh. Oh! 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 Oh no! I trapped him! Oh no! A third of your life. Oh my gosh. You have it. That is really creepy. That's crazy. That's crazy! Have the survivors tried running faster? They gotta get a good workout routine. You're so right. There's prisoner rescued. I'm gonna let her get that rescue because I want to go back after this prisoner. I'd rather get this decoder out of the game. She really wants this prisoner to stay in the game. Dude. Wow, he's so good at getting distance on me. There's so much support going on right now, too. Oh my gosh. They want this prisoner alive. They really care about you, buddy. Ah! There we go. Yeah, I see you, batter. I know what you want to do. Come here. Come here. Oh, you're not so confident anymore, are you? Come here. I'm being a little cocky right now. I feel silly. I'm in a silly, silly mood. Alright. Well, it's okay. This is what happens when you do rank in a silly mood. We'll be lucky to get a tie. We just have to hope prisoner doesn't know where the dungeon is. Because then I'm really screwed. He makes that window, yeah. Yeah. Oh. Yeah. Oh no. Ah! Okay, I get him here. Bam. Board winning or silly losing? Exactly. We got him. Perhaps we should take a break from rank. I think I'm too silly to do rank right now. Let's do some of the jellyfish game. We haven't done jellyfish game today. Because now Melon's beat my score. And I don't know if I'm going to be able to beat the score that Melon got. I don't think I will, dude. It's really high. It's a lot higher than mine. I'm still hungry. Get food. Get some nums. Melon, your score is 1,100 higher than mine. Oh, my shoulder, Jesus. But it's 2 AM and? It's 2 AM and you're hungry. Food. I don't think your body stops needing food when it's dark outside. Alright, Melon, what was your strategy? What did you do to get that high? Tell me the secrets. It's time for my trading arc. Anyone else? Uh-oh, that's not good. My moderator can't see the chat. Oh no. Probably play better. I mean, that's part of it, but what's the secret ancient rituals I have to do? And bop. Nice. Normal stuff and luck. Okay. I got finally good at clicking instead of dragging. I stopped having it be so uncooperative with me, which is really great. The clicking is so much easier. I got really close to like a really good score, but I was in a rush. I had to like leave and I was already late, so I just kind of had to do whatever, and it was really sad because I could have got a really good score, but I kind of had to give up. Okay. I think what always happens with me is I end up like splitting everything, and it's not good. Yeah, the stuck small ones is what always gets me. Trying to keep them from getting all mashed together. Oh, incoming ad break! Everybody get your forks and knives ready. Or your chopsticks, or your crackers, whatever you like to use for utensils. 2048, of course, of course. I don't think Lena doesn't even get ads. Lena's in the band. And even if Lena wasn't in the band, Lena's country doesn't let Lena get ads. Lena's country starves her. SMH. Bop, bop. Yeah, Pix made so many people get in the band before. It's insane. Oh. You already had this idea before. Past Lena knew it was coming. Bop. I've started to try and put all the little things like on the sides as much as I can. find that can help. Fully forget. I feel that. I have such a bad memory, it actually concerns me sometimes. Uh-oh. Well, there's the first little one stuck. Yay! Fun times. Things are about to get interesting. Oh. 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 Well, that's, don't know if that's better or worse. Do that. Bam, bam, bam. See, these are on other sides, opposite sides now, so I have to, like... I need to stop doing that. I gotta focus on one side, I think. Instead of spreading everything apart. Except then I focus on one side and then that didn't reach. Memory problem, gang. Let's go. Because then I end up having, like, even if I have a good spread, it gets too tall too fast, and then that's a whole other problem. Well, that's gonna get covered up, but we live. Oh my god. Get over there! Come on, it's so close! Ow, my shoulder is really killing me right now. Jeez. I've been considering, like, seeing if I can get, like, a referral for physio or something. Kill your shoulder back? Good idea. Bam, bam, bam. So those who don't know, I have hyperflexible shoulders, it seems like. And they like to cause me problems. I can do fun party tricks, but also they don't sit right and they're quite weak. So they just kind of get very sore. I always knew that it was like a hyperflexibility thing when since I was little, because I would do my little party trick people and they'd freak out. Oh, I wanted that to go over there. No, they would freak out. And my party trick, by the way, well, I have a couple, but this is one I always did since I was a little kid. I can pop my shoulder blade like out of my back. Oh, whoa, what happened? Sick. 120. What's 120 degrees? Oh, that's out to the side. Damn. Nice. Yeah, so I can like pop my shoulder blades in my back. Like I have little wings back there. And medical condition. Well, yeah, it's silver linings. I know what you mean. I'm being silly, I know. I have a friend who has a thing where like all the little bones in her feet like don't, I forget what it is. It's like she has like hyperflexibility in like all of her feet bones and like feet bits, like all the ligaments in her feet are like hyperflexible and just kind of go wherever, and so her feet are kind of messed up and she needs special shoes for it. But she has lots of fun party tricks. Yay! Feet bits, yeah. That's a good explanation. I have a way with my words. A true poet, am I? But anyway, so I can pop my shoulder blades in my back. And I would always show that to people and they get really freaked out. And that was always fun until it started to cause problems. And I never had the best posture. But I think the shoulders don't help it. And it was like last Christmas. Well, it was not last Christmas. When I really started to learn more about it was like 2 years ago, I want to say. Like 2 years ago, at one of my theater rehearsals before our show, my shoulders were in a lot of pain, and so I went up to like the dance our dance choreographer instructor like privately after our warm-up, and I was like, hey, do you know any like good exercises, like more intense exercises for shoulders, because like my shoulders are killing me and they do a lot, and like I want to feel good for the show. And she was like, yeah, I can show you some good stretches. And I was like, okay, that'd be great. And so she was like, okay, let's do this stretch here. And she showed me this thing where like you put your arm out, right? Let's say you put your right arm out, for example. Both arms work, whatever shoulder you're stretching your right shoulder, right arm out, and then you put your chest and like your body flat up against a wall with your arm like up against the wall the same way, straight out. And then you start like walking backwards. I don't know how to explain this right. Not walking backwards and like away from wall, like while keeping your arm against the wall and like, you know, your shoulder up against the wall, you start turning over your other shoulder so that you're like folding yourself, right? So your arm is pushed against the wall and you're like folding yourself against your arm. And she was like, you don't go too far back on this, just like walk a little bit out. And so I walked a little bit out and I was like, I don't really feel anything at all. And she's like, oh really? And she's like, okay, well, go a little bit further, but don't hurt yourself, just go as far until you start to feel something. And so I just kept walking, and then I was like, I had my back against my arm and I was like, I don't really feel anything. And she was like, okay. So this is not a stretching issue. And I was like, okay. And that's when she told me, it's like, this is you got some hypermobility going on, and if you want to stop the pain, instead of stretching, you're gonna have to strengthen. And I was like, ah, fun. Okay. And so then that was something that I kind of had on the back of my mind, but I didn't actually really do much about it. And then at last Christmas, this is a really bad round. Gang, this is a really bad round. Oh no. All the purple things are separated, and I'm about to die. Yep. I gave you my heart. Wait, shoot. What's that? That's a song lyric. What song from... What are you referencing? Last Christmas. Ah, yes. Very next day, you gave it away. That one, yes. Anyway, Christmas concert. And I was backstage, just hanging out. And I was talking about my shoulder. Like, there's a bunch of the boys, songbird moment. There's a bunch of the boys were like out just stretching and talking about like gym stuff. And so I went over to the guys who were like talking about gym stuff, and I was like, hey, do you guys have good recommendations for like good shoulder exercises? And one of these people, that was talking about all the gym stuff, they're super nice. I love this person. They were saying, yeah, after I explained, you know, the hyperflexibility and everything, they're like, oh, I actually have a friend who's got that same problem. And I was like, oh my god, really? And this friend that they had, like the hyperflexibility, ended up making what's it called? I need to the rotary cuff. Wait, what is it? Wait, I may have to Google this. Shoulder rotator cuff. So Google says, yeah. So the rotator cuff, because it was like the hyperflexibility making it weaker, ended up like really targeting the rotator cuff, and his rotator cuff got like so bad that like his like shoulder was like all tucked in. And I was like, yeah, that's like what I'm kind of having happen. And he was like, yeah, I totally got some great exercises for you then. And so this person and then the guys there as well were showing me like all the good shoulder exercises, and it really showed how weak my shoulders were, because they're like, yeah, this one you can do with like a 5-pound weight to start off, so you just like move your arm in this way, and I start moving my arm and it's like ow, and they're like, okay, maybe we don't use any weights yet. And I forget all of those exercises now, but I need to find them online again and do them, I think, because I'm starting to get really sick of the shoulders. Because they like, I think, even my dizziness, oh man. Ugh. Oh, that was kind of smooth. But I felt really gratified as I started to learn about like hyperflexibility problems and how with the shoulders it is directly related to your posture, and exactly like the errors in my posture that I have are like, oh hey, that's the shoulder weakness. And I felt very justified. I was like, hey mom, guess what? Fixing my posture isn't that easy. It was like such an I told you so feeling for me. Yeah. He said, oh, just roll your shoulders back. And I was like, I am! They don't stay that way, it hurts! And she's like, yeah, well it hurts because you're not used to it. Like, no! Apparently it hurts because my muscles are really weak and I need to fix that. And you can get mad at me for not fixing that. That is a reason she can complain to me, because I should have been starting to do those exercises as soon as I found out that I need to exercise my shoulders 2 years ago. Shoulder exercise redeem? I don't know the exercises yet. If I try to do that right now without knowing anything, I just hurt myself more. That's why I was thinking of doing like physio or something and getting actual exercise recommendations. But the thing is, I have no idea if it would be covered or not. And I don't want to do it if it's not covered. I'll have to talk to the family doctor. I have to talk to her anyway because I need to get a refill on my prescriptions. Paid healthcare, boo. Most of the time paid. Boop. I need to look into the dental care stuff that's coming out too. I don't really know how the process works and if I qualify for it. But finally got dental care, which is really cool. I don't know the whole system yet though, because it's brand new, so I gotta look into that. What's wrong with dental care? Bam. Bam. Horrible? Wow. I actually, that's a good reminder for me. I sent an email out to the dentist because I was like, usually when I go to the dentist, I schedule my next appointment like right then and there. But I don't have anything in my schedule for the next appointment, so I was like, did I not schedule one? Did I forget to put it in my schedule? Is it just gone? Like, what happened? What did I do? And so I emailed the dentist and I was like, hey, do I have a schedule? Like, do I have an appointment scheduled by any chance? And they said, no, and you're not due until like October. Do you want to schedule one now? And I never replied. So that's a good reminder for myself that I still have to go reply to that email. Because yes, I would love to schedule something for October. This green orb is really evil right now. Boop. Boop. No! That's not where I wanted you to go. Oh, this is getting worse. Boop. No, that's not where I wanted you to go either. Oh my goodness. Guys, this isn't going well. Ooh. It's gonna be worse than the last one. I'm just hoping once I get some of these merged together, things will clear up a little bit. No! They don't cooperate at all. I hope you guys can like see what my goals are supposed to be when I do these moves. Boop. Boop. Oh my gosh. Boop. Boop. Ha! Poop. Oh my god. This is so fucked up. This is so sad and horrible. Oh my goodness. Bam, bam, bam. It doesn't fit. Of course it doesn't fit. Why would it fit? That'd be too easy. Right? Ha! And bam. Anyway, it's gonna be good to get the dentist appointment because I'm having some pains. No, wait, I should put that over there. Oh my gosh. Oh, oh, oh. Oh my goodness. That's mean. I'm a lot better with the dentist than when I was a kid. When I was a kid, I caused like actual problems at the dentist's office. We've all said different things. Oh man. I've had 2 different dentists in my life. I don't know with the dentist. My first dentist was kind of bad. They'll do things wrong. There'll be things wrong. Yeah. I have like, it's really easy to impress me at the dentist now because when I was a little kid, my teeth were so bad that like, now you can tell me I have 3 cavities and I'm like, oh my gosh, that's awesome. Only 3? Whoa, that's so much better than 11. That was my high score. That was my high score one time. Oh, uh-oh, we're losing. Yep. Okay, hear me out. New peak strategy. Let's go in a corner and just drop everything in the corner. And the game will either say yes to me or no to me. And that's just what fate is, you know? Everything in the corner. And who knows? Maybe this will be our best score yet. It's looking really colorful so far. Don't you see how colorful that is? Yeah, it's gacha. We're doing gacha right now. This is like actually gacha. Most recent said nothing is wrong with 2%. Oh my gosh, that's actually kind of creepy. My first dentist, okay, I had like a few abscesses when I was a kid. I think I had 3 over the course of my childhood. So like I had to get teeth pulled because they were rotten on the inside. And I got 2 of them pulled, and I had a huge phobia of needles when I was younger. I still have a fear of needles, but it's not a phobia anymore. I'm a lot better with it. But when I was a little kid, it was really bad, and the dentist, like, wasn't super, I don't know, they weren't super good about it, I guess, because I remember when it was time for, like, my last tooth that I had to get pulled out. I know, it's actually, well, the gacha gods are with me, you know? The last tooth of that set of 3 I had to get pulled out was a back molar, and it was still a baby tooth, I know, because I'm not missing any teeth, but it was like one of those really back ones, and it was rooted. It wasn't like, it was not going to be an easy tooth to pull out, is basically what I'm saying. And so, of course, that's something that needs numbing. Numbing has a needle, and little kid me was really done with the dentist and their ginormous needles, because you guys know how big the needles are at the dentist. They're not your average needle. I'm moving over a little bit so that I don't overstack. Like, those needles are huge. They're like made to be intimidating. And they're like giant and metal. I wasn't a fan of them. And I was like 7, okay guys? So like this is gonna sound really bratty and terrible what I'm about to explain, but I was 7 and terrified. Teeth when I was younger, needles, yeah. So I refused to have the needle, and the dentists were like, okay, well for kids, the OFO has like we have this numbing juice that's like you can drink. And an important thing to know in this is like it was in like, you know, that the clear like medicine syringe for like your mouth, right? And it smelled really bad, and I had pneumonia a bunch of times when I was a kid, and they would always give me my antibiotics in like that same kind of tube, and it smelled the same, and I knew how disgusting it was, and so I was like, I'm not having that either. I'm not having that either. And I was like, I was causing a fit, and I actually have a faint memory of like my poor mom being like so done and exhausted, and I was like just like sobbing, refusing anything in the lobby for like half an hour, 45 minutes. And eventually the dentists were like, do you just want to get this pulled with nothing then? And I was like, I don't care, I don't want it, I don't want the needle, I don't want the juice. And they pulled the tooth out with no numbing. Which, looking back on it, might not have been a really responsible thing to do. I don't really remember it, but it was a back molar, and it got pulled with no numbing. Posture check, okay. We'll get up. We'll get up. I'll make my back straight. We got this. Wah! So that didn't leave little me with a good taste in my mouth about the dentist. But then after that, our dentist actually just like left town without telling anybody, which was a little wild. So we had to get a new one, and the new one was like a whole different experience. I remember, I'm very suspicious, yeah. I remember we like went to like one of the first appointments and was like, hey, like I explained to them like, oh shit, she has a really huge phobia of needles. It's like, sorry in advance. And these dentists are the sweetest, and they still do this for me now. If we're not using the needle in the appointment, they hide it for me, like in advance. When I'm going in and they know it's me that's coming in, they go to the booth that I'm gonna be in, and they take the big needle and they hide it away so that I can't see it. And they're so sweet. And they were so like patient with me with the needle. And also, when it came to actually having the needle and me being like so freaked out about it, they offered, like, they actually have laughing gas. And so I got to have the laughing gas, and so I stopped causing a fuss. And now I can have the needles without laughing gas, barely. I only did that once, and it was really terrifying. But I did it. I did it. So, and it was purely because it was like my first like dentist appointment coming in for a filling on my own, like without my parents there or anything. And so I had like my dad gave me his card to pay with, and then I was like, okay, out of curiosity, I asked the dentist, how much does laughing gas cost? Because we don't have any dental insurance. And like, it's $400. And I said, oh, I'm gonna try not having that today. Kudos to my parents for spending $400 every filling to help with my stupid phobia. Holy shit. The only part I hate... Yeah, honestly, I don't care about that much. Like, for me, it's entirely just this mental block of the needles. I just can't handle the idea of them. It's entirely a phobia. Just irrational fear. I don't really understand why. I mean, I have some theories as to where it started, but... what do we do? Nice muscle spasms? Oh, yeah. Yeah, the nurse that I had at my first, time I actually had the needle, it was, the sweetest person. I loved them. They were so good about it. It took me a solid like 15 minutes to hype myself up to have it. And she was so patient the whole time, and every time I was clear I needed a minute, she would like converse and distract me, but she never tried to sneak it. She waited until I said I was ready. And I loved it because like I had all my keychains on my pants of all the different like anime characters. And she pointed them out and was like, oh, like, oh, who's that from? And I was like, oh, it's from this. And like she just like let me talk about all the different characters on my pants. And it actually like helped, like, distract me and calm me down. And she was so sweet. Cause like that needle has to be in your mouth for like 10 seconds too. And I was crying while it happened, but I did it. And then after I was like, wow, I feel really good about myself. So it was great. And when I left the office, I went up to the table, like when I was paying and stuff, I was like, can the nurse that I had there, I don't know if you had like a shout out program or something, but oh my gosh, she's my saving grace. It was great. Okay. Hang on. Let me just look at this real quick. Yeah. Who is is. 1 second, let's see. Okay, so you know that contest I was talking about? The NAU contest that was happening? Dalmas is currently streaming that. He's live chatting it. All the matches. So I think we're gonna go raid Dalmas, call it a night here. Go give Dalmas some support. Give a shout out in chat. Tell them I sent you. Tell them it's a Maple raid. I'm gonna be posting my schedule as soon as I have a time from somebody, because there will be another collab next week. Spoiler alert. So likely sometime tomorrow. There won't be a stream tomorrow. I can say there'll be a stream on Tuesday. We're gonna do some cookie run. Past that, I need to wait on a couple more things, and then the schedule will be out. Thank you guys for coming by. It was a great stream, and I'll see you all on Tuesday. Bye bye.